Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to be sharing what I eat in a day. Starting with the moment that I woke up, I filled up my water bottle with ice cold water, added in half a lime so that I can drink it a little quicker, and I'm going to try to down it as fast as possible because if not, it'll sit on the counter and I will never get to it. I'm looking a hot mess. I'm really tired. In my last video, somebody asked if I would share my cold brew recipe, which I'm going to share with you guys today. I will have all the exact measurements in the description box below, but what's most important is that you're using dark roast coffee. You want it to be dark because it'll make a stronger cup of cold brew coffee. If you're using medium or light, it may not be as strong. But cold brew is good because the acidity level is less, but the caffeine rate is higher, so it gives you more energy and it's a lot stronger of a cup. What I do is I use 2 cups of coffee grounds and 8 cups of water. I believe here that I only did 4 cups, but looking back, I'm thinking you really need to do 8 cups. But anyway, the directions are in the description box below. Let it sit on the counter overnight, put the lid on it. You want to let it sit for at least 12 hours. You want to make sure it sits as long as possible, anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. Once it's done in the morning, I normally go and strain it. I use a paper towel because I didn't have a coffee filter, but you could use a coffee filter or cheesecloth, whatever you have. You're going to want to strain all of the coffee, make sure that none of the grounds are getting in there. You may have to do it twice if you notice that you can see little coffee grounds in there. It doesn't hurt to do it twice, it just takes up more time. I normally store mine in the container that I make it in, so I rinse it out, put it back into that container, put the lid on. I keep it in the fridge and it stays for a good while, at least 3 or 4 days you can keep it in the fridge, but I don't make huge batches of it, so it's normally gone within a day or 2. For my coffee, I added in caramel and cream and sugar. I did my own DIY caramel macchiato. And for breakfast, I just had apples with cinnamon and sugar. Because fall is here, apples are so good where I live. I've just been loving apples. Apples in the fall, there's nothing better than that. So I'm using my Dollar Tree cinnamon sugar. And of course, I have to share with the baby. Total mom life. Anything I eat, the kid eats. So now a couple hours have passed and I'm going to have an afternoon snack. I decided to have goldfish with a string cheese and strawberries cut up, but I had it along with this green tea latte, and oh my goodness, if you guys have not tried matcha, you have to try it. Number 1, it gives you so much energy, way beyond coffee, and 2, it suppresses your appetite, so it makes you feel fuller for longer. This one is from Eco Heat. It's amazing. The quality is so much better than the stuff that you get at Walmart. Oh my, doesn't even compare. So I took 2 teaspoons of matcha, added 2 tablespoons of cold water, and any sweetener that you want. You're going to wisp it up really well. If you have a little whisk, use that, but you want to make sure that you get all of the little chunks and bits out of it, because if not, it's going to kind of be wasteful. Matcha has the most beautiful green color ever. I think it's such a beautiful color. The taste is really strong and kind of earthy, but believe me guys, if I like it and I'm super picky, you will love it too, especially if you're a coffee drinker. Even tea drinkers love it too. So for this iced latte, you're going to fill your cup up with as much ice as possible. If you don't have a frother, you can put milk into a mason jar and shake it up as good as possible, and it will give you that nice foamy consistency. You add in your matcha and simple syrup mixture, and then you add in your milk over top of that, and you enjoy. You guys, try it. Let me know what you think. If you do like matcha and you've had it before, let me know in the comments down below that I'm not the only one. They have matcha ice cream, they have matcha Kit Kats, they have matcha just about anything. I am so happy that I've tried it because it has changed my energy game. I promise you guys. Try it and you'll see. So at around 3:30 or 4 o'clock, I sit down with the kids and we have snack. I'm going to be having these popcorners. These are the Carnival Kettle, which is kettle corn flavored. They're so sweet and crunchy, but salty still, super good. So we like to hang out and we sit and talk about our day before we start dinner and we get homework started. Good. 1, 2, 3. If you'd be interested in seeing an after-school routine, give this video a thumbs up so that I know and I can film it for you guys. I would love to show you what we do after school. You don't eat crayons, right? No, don't eat crayons. Can you say B? B R O W N. Can you say N? N. Good job. Point. So I'm starting dinner right now, and I wanted to show you guys the potatoes that I'm cooking. We normally have red potatoes, but today Aldi's was having a sale with the petite yellow Yukon potatoes. They were like $1.99 for a whole bag. So I got those instead, and I'm cooking them in the crock pot, and I wanted to show you guys, one, the recipe, and two, how they're looking, because they smell so good and they look like they're going to taste really good. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. And I showed you guys earlier how I marinated the chicken, and that's been marinating since like super early this morning. So the full directions will be in the description box below, but I take a clove or two of garlic, smash it down, put it in a Ziploc bag with Italian dressing. Try to use zesty if they have it. This one is just from Aldi's. I put that into a bag. I squeeze half of a lime. If you have some honey, you can put that in there as well. You want to clean and cut your chicken. I cut all of those little bits off, and I do like smash it down so that it cooks evenly. I put it into the bag and I let it marinate for as long as possible. Normally I'll do it in the morning when I first wake up. The longer you let it marinate, the better it tastes, but if you don't have that much time, you can do it quick too, and it tastes just as good. I do cook this on the stovetop, but in the broiler is so much better and so good. But this is like a really simple, easy, and really flavorful chicken dish. So these are how the potatoes are looking, and I'll show you guys the recipe now of where I found it. But I basically tweaked it to my own because I didn't have olive oil. So I used butter and a little bit of vegetable oil, salt, pepper, this amazing fresh rosemary that I just chopped up, and it was like about 6 or 7 potatoes. It's just basically like the kids and my husband and I, so we don't eat like that many potatoes, so I thought that would be good. So they've been cooking. They're supposed to cook on high for like 2 to 3 hours, and they've been cooking for a good amount of time. I just put them to low so that they cook a little bit slower so that they're not done as fast. But guys, don't they look so good? It's basically like set it and forget it. I didn't even have to worry about anything. I love me a crispy potato. So here is our finished dinner. Our chicken is probably one of my favorite ways to make chicken. I had cornbread, we had the rosemary potatoes, and the corn. I know you guys are going to say 2 starches, but I personally don't care about that kind of stuff. Look at that rosemary. It's so fresh and made the potatoes give it like the best flavor ever. I was super happy with the flavor of them. I did just wish they would have crisped up a little bit more. They were kind of like soggy and not so much crispy, but they were still good. I was really happy with them. I will make them again, and I'll give you guys the link to the full recipe. This is one of my favorite dinners. It's easy weeknight meal. So we started a new idea for fall to give thanks. So we're going to start it today with you guys. Every day at dinner we'll open up a new one, and we put all the things that we were thankful for in here. So we'll pick 2. You pick one, and Quincy can pick one. Thank you for fun times with family and friends. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Do you like the cornbread?
Yeah, I like it.
Foster Market makes it better though.
Yeah. We should have to Boston Market for
So over this next year, I am determined to learn how to cook more meals. So I want you guys to subscribe to my channel so that you can follow along on my cooking journey. I can share new meals that I try. If you guys have recipes that you want to recommend to me, please message me and send them my way. I would love to try them and then talk about them in another video. But once dinner is done, you guys know what time it is. It's my favorite time of night. It is time for that ice cream. This time I had Edie's, and this is not something I normally have, but it was a really good brand. And Kat asked me, what does ice cream and milk taste like? It's hard to explain. It just tastes so good to me. It just makes my little belly feel good. It's probably not the best thing to have before bed with all of the sugar, but you have to try it just one time in your life and see if it puts you to sleep, and it may change your life. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so very much. As always, you can eat how you want to eat. We eat how we eat. Let's not judge one another. Let's give each other all the love. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.